To train his muscles to the extreme, the man maxed out his girlfriend's credit card and converted their house into a climbing room. The man trained so intensely because he wanted to defeat a comic artist. They had met at the gym and planned to compete in endurance. He thought it would be an even match, but the comic artist completely crushed him. The man could not accept defeat. He ran furiously to release his frustration and did not notice he had entered an unfamiliar area. When he returned home, drenched in sweat, he was shocked to find his body had changed completely. His muscles had grown, and his strength had increased significantly. This sudden transformation thrilled the man. He began training even harder. As his physical ability increased rapidly, his personality grew violent. Anyone who interfered with his training was eliminated. Even bicycles in his way were kicked aside. The man finally pushed his body to the limit. He could not wait to find the comic artist and take his revenge. The comic artist, seeing the man's drastic transformation in a short time, realized something was wrong. The treadmill's direction had been reversed, and he sensed danger approaching. Despite this, the comic artist accepted the challenge. They agreed that the winner would be the first to grab the remote when running at a speed of 25 kilometers per hour. As the race began, the comic artist immediately sensed something was off. Even though it was peak time in the gym, no one else was around. He noticed what looked like two people lying in a corner and wanted to pause to check. Suddenly, the man struck, breaking two of his fingers. The comic artist fell off the treadmill. The man threatened him to take the race seriously. The comic artist used his special ability to make the man faint temporarily and then activated his ultimate skill, Gate of Heaven. This skill could turn a person's memories into readable books and add commands that could not be violated. The comic artist began reading the man's memories and discovered that everyone who had obstructed the man's training had already been eliminated. Suddenly, the lights went dark. The man shouted, "The race has restarted." The comic artist panicked. They were on the 30th floor, and falling from the treadmill would be fatal. The man's physical ability far exceeded that of a normal person. As their speed increased, the race reached the final stage. At a speed of 25 kilometers per hour, they struck almost simultaneously. The man grabbed the remote, but his body automatically pressed the stop button on the comic artist's treadmill. The comic artist had already placed a command in the man's memory, so the remote only worked on his own treadmill.